So hey guys, I just wanted to take a minute to tell you about this website I found that I'm not even sure how it popped up on my computer, but I'm kind of glad it did. It is a website where you can go and type in an address for a property. It could be yours, it could be a property that you're interested in, and it will tell you everything you want to know about that address. For my address, for example, I'll show you here. It tells me it's a single-family home built in 1942. How many bedrooms, how many rooms in general, the total living space, attached garage, all this. It even goes into depth as far as sale prices in the neighborhood from 1999 up until 2019, floor size analysis, land square footage, the zip code rent values for this property. Anything and everything you could possibly want to know to either help you possibly sell your house, or if you're interested in a house, what you're looking at as far as the history not only of the house itself, but of the neighborhood. And I just thought that was really cool, really interesting thing to know. But there is a downside to this, and that would be the very first thing that I skipped up here. It tells you the known residents. Everything. Well, maybe not everything. Let me tell you what I found out about me. It's got 14 of my previous addresses, which are all pretty accurate from what I remember. Some of the people I've lived with in my life, like it's even got, at some point it's got neighbors. The telephone numbers that I've had, list all of them. One of them is very inaccurate, including the one that says I have right now, which I don't even remember ever having. Other alias names I could have potentially had, which one that just has my regular name, the other one that has people in my life have called me Phil, so it has Phil Trip, which I've never gone by that name. If I have an alias, if anything, it would be Seraphis. It doesn't have that. Email addresses. One I've got now, one I forgot about, one I really wish I had known because I could contact eBay and probably get my old account back. People associated with my phone numbers, which my mother's about the only one that has right. Data visualization, I don't know what that really is. Oh, here's the fun part. Facts about me. When was I born? It's got my age right, but it says I was born on March 31st, which is incorrect. Alternate names is the other one. Where do I reside? It's got my address before where I live here. It says I lived here, but it's only for a year, so it must have been like when I changed my address through the post office and it reverted back after a year, maybe, I don't know. Acquaintances, it's got 3 of the people I used to live with, just as roommates. Cities I have visited, it says I have stayed in 4 cities. It's got where I live now, where I used to live years ago. It doesn't have Indianapolis listed, which I lived there most of my life. How to call me. And like I said, the phone number it has now, I have no clue whose number that is. I've never seen that one before. And then my old number from years and years ago. Possible alternate names, which I don't really understand that one. Alter names. The same person can appear under different names in public records. Yeah, well, like the first one, it's got my first name spelled with 1 L. And it's got Phil Trip, P Trip, John Trip, Patricia. Yeah, no. Last name possible variations, which, yeah, whatever. And then links. Oh, check Facebook. It's got a link for me on Facebook, which I didn't click the link. I don't know if that's true or not. And then how to just here's the Facebook directory. Just look him up. LinkedIn, classmates, and then it goes down into neighbors, and it's got both my neighbors from both sides of me where I used to live, and neighbors, I guess, all the way around me that I had no clue who they even were because I didn't really talk to many of my neighbors. And then it gets down to the very bottom where it talks about the name of this website. And the big link, which I liked, and I did click, remove my info. And it did. So I just thought people might want to be aware of this site, so you might have the opportunity to remove your info as well. And here's the thing, before I tell you the website. Once I did that, it took me to a link that showed me, let's see if I can pull it up here. Oh, I had it, where'd it go? Called OneRep. That's the name of this website. And it says I have 152 profiles found on various websites. And these are websites such as Public Data USA, telephone directories, premium telephone directories, Truth Record, Public Searcher, Secret Info, Public Reports, Inmate Searcher, Background Checkers, People Search 123, Been Verified. All the links from the site I'm on right now, all linked to Been Verified. So it has to be some kind of like subsite of it. People Whiz, People Wizard, People by Name, phonebooks.com. And it's got like 4 pages. Like I said, it's 152 profiles that said it's found. So I'm thinking about, there's a membership fee for this one. There's a 5-day trial period, but then a membership. So I think I'm going to join this and see what I can do about, I don't really care so much to some extent if I have a little bit of information out there. I am on Facebook and TikTok. I am on the social media sites where my name is obvious. And I do go by Seraph as my stage name. But there's just a little too much information. It makes me a little uncomfortable. So anyway, the website is called clustermaps.com. And it's spelled, where was it go? clustrmaps.com. There's no E for cluster. So it's just clustermaps.com. So just out of curiosity, you might just pull that website up, check your name up, see what it can find. It's got a few different addresses and a lot of information about my mom when I looked her up. My roommate doesn't have much information about him at all. But, he's always been pretty weird about public information, so he kind of has been good about keeping all his information private. I looked up a few friends of mine. I looked up an old coworker of mine, Kay, if you're watching this, about a little bit of information about you. Nancy, best friend from high school, still best friend. It's got some information on there about you, your addresses. It says your last name, that your name ends with Junior, which I thought was kind of funny. I tried to look up some old friends that I hadn't talked to in years to see if maybe I could find a way to contact them. Didn't really find too much information on certain ones, but it was worth a shot. But anyway, yeah, if you guys are really sensitive about your information being online, you're more a private type person, I would definitely check out this website. Also, like I said, if you're in there trying to sell your house, buy a house, anything in that regards, check it out as well. It might give you the information you were looking for. Who knows? But anyway, check it out. So that's it for me for this. If you like this video, be sure and click the like, slam it, and subscribe to my channel. So, peace out.